Okay, suppose you guys have changed already. Okay, back to over your shoulder and then bring it down. And guys, breathe. So 3 steps inhale, 3 steps exhale. Kind of coordinate your breath with how you are using the sticks. And then change hands when you feel comfortable. Okay, now from swinging it up, I want you guys to actually bring it across your shoulder and then swing. So it's going diagonally across. And still keep your breathing, 3 steps inhale, 3 steps exhale. So follow the weight of the stick. Okay, now if you have the stick in your right hand, basically what I want you to do is actually just to turn the stick over in a kind of like awkward direction. There's one direction that will bring your stick in towards you, turn it out so that you can actually feel that rotation of the wrist in there. And then still move and then start to twist. Yes, right. So basically you should not be putting too much into the stick, but just let the weight of the stick fall naturally. Okay? And still continue. 5 steps inhale, 5 steps exhale. Okay, and then change hands. Okay, now kind of like a free play. As you're doing 5 steps inhale and 5 steps exhale, start to move, use the stick however you want to use. You can start with the end, hold it at the end, change the other hand, maybe you want to work like more 2/3 or 3/3 of the stick. See how you can move it across you, feel comfortable with it. Or you can move it across your body as you move. But just feel comfortable with handling the stick. Changing about, changing your hands, maybe over your head, or you're going to shift it, or you're going to bring it up, or you're going to collect the stick from the back and then move it across. Just move the stick and see how you can work with the stick. start running with the sticks. Start running again. Hold the stick. You can hold like left, right. Start to move it. Okay, very good. Okay, now I want you to drop the count. One step inhale, one step exhale. So it's going to be okay, and start to use the sticks. Okay, when you hear the clap, okay, I want you guys to drop down and start doing push-ups with the sticks. Okay? So you can start probably 3 push-ups, 5 push-ups, up to you. And then after when you're done with your push-ups, continue to run. Okay? And go. And up. Okay, this time when you hear the clap, I want you to start doing your squats. Okay, and 2 squats. You can do the squats. You use the sticks. Very good. Yep, and then start back again. You can hold in one arm. Okay, or you want to hold 2 hands. Also good. Hold your hips, it's fine. Okay, and go. Again, it's fine. Okay, and start to run. Very good. Okay, the next time when you get a clap, you're going to do a roll. So it could be a forward roll, it could be a backward roll, as long as you complete the roll with the stick. So you're going to do it preferably with 2 hands. Right? Okay, so 1 and 1 up. And up.
Yeah.
And out, right? Roll. Let's go. Okay, and down. But don't get up. Stay on the ground with the sticks. keep the sticks. Okay, whatever you do, I want you to hold on to your sticks. Make sure that you are comfortable with the position that you are in. Okay, but make sure that you are able to use the stick, or at least be in a position to actually take up and hold your stick. Okay, so keep the sticks. We'll do the breathing exercises with the sticks. Okay? So you can keep the stick beside you, on your body, as long as you're comfortable and you are relaxed. Okay. So same thing. With your stick, I want you to start to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Okay, so make your breathing audible. Right? So inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Okay. When you inhale, I want you to lightly tense up your body. So where the breath goes in, start to tense that particular part of the body. Okay, and breathe in. Inhale. And out. Exhale. Breathe in one more time. Inhale. And out. Exhale. Okay, this time when you breathe in, I want you to take a deep breath and start to tense up your whole body. So whole body should be tense. Okay. Preferably hold on to your sticks. Okay, and breathe in. Inhale. And out. Okay, this time do a quick inhale and then exhale out. And breathe in. Inhale. And out. Breathe in. And out. Okay, on your belly. Back to go. Yeah. Okay, so kind of maybe you can treat the stick like you would AK-47. You have to be able to use your AK-47 in a functional way. So whenever you lie, you rest, okay, you need to use your AK-47. Okay, same thing. Lightly tense up your body when you start to inhale and breathe in. Inhale. And out. Exhale. Breathe in one more time. Inhale. And out. Exhale. Okay, same thing. Take a deep breath. Quick burst of inhale. Quick inhales, quick exhales. And breathe in. And out. Breathe in one more time. In. And out. One last one. Breathe in. And out. Okay, very good. So, inhale and exhale on your own. When you start to bring your body back and your consciousness back, start to move and then sit up. So, take your time. kind of movement drills, and you want to use your whole body to actually get out of the way of the stick. So basically, it's like when you have to, you move, but without using your hands too much. You just want to get your body out of the way. So if it's coming from, say, lower level or what, from here I can choose whether do I want to move underneath and go out, or I just choose to move my body out of the range of the stick. That's it for movement drills. Okay. The next thing that we're going to do is actually to put that in coordination. So it's going to be kind of a static drill. Basically, your partner is going to be swinging the stick. Right. So left, right, and this kind of pace. Something that is good for your partner so that you can build and train up on. Okay? So if your partner is like going too fast for you at this pace, then you ask him to slow it down a bit. So right now, yeah, this is good timing for me. Basically, what you want to do is actually to have that distance. If you are too close, okay, you know that any step that I'm going to take, I'm going to hit, or the stick is going to hit me. So you want to take at least a few steps back whereby you know you're comfortable, and then you can actually see the rate of the stick from here. And you can breathe in, and your partner basically all he does is actually just to keep the swing constant. Okay. What I'm going to do is when I sense that the timing is right, okay, I start to take a step towards Samuel, I go in and I start to learn how to see I can work with the stick, with him. My objective is to take him down and disarm. Okay? So it's two things. Basically, I have to work with the timing against the stick and then take him down and disarm. Soft work. You don't need to be brutal for this one. Later, when you start doing movement drills and the takedown, okay, that's when you're actually going to need to actually hit. But for now, no need. You just need to actually go in and then disarm it. That's it. Yeah. So all he does is actually swing. And I will just come in and feel when's the best timing to start to move. A bit too. No, you just have to be aware. You just continue. I'll do mine. Then you just continue. So basically, when you sense the right timing is in, start to work and disarm him. See how you can use the stick. Then when you're done, same thing. You have either you change, you start swinging the stick, and then you go. But I think it's better actually that you have to go at least for 4 times each. Then after that you change the thing. If not, like you won't be able to build up on you catching the timing correct. So if let's say I had like 2 times already, so I want to do another 3rd time. So 3rd time I feel that I'm getting more confident in this. I might want to like pop it immediately, then I start going. But remember that mental state that you are in and your breathing. How do you need to breathe so that you are confident of actually walking in and then doing the takedown? Okay? Because you have to disarm the guy, you have to bring him down, right? Without getting too much of a hit. Even if the stick does hit you, you catch the timing wrong. That's why you start to use the body movements and then work to bring him down. Make sense? Yeah? Wait. Okay, so if, let's say you want to take it like a bit more faster, yeah. So I sense when that timing is, and if I miss, I start to work. And take down and put your partner there. Okay? Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's go. Let's have is actually movement from here. Just now we are static, right? So now your partner is actually going to be able to move. So you can also move. You'll start to move up to hit and swing. So basically I have to learn to see how I can actually move with. Yeah, so if he hits me, and I stay stuck there, basically he's going to hit me lah. Right? Makes sense, right? If I stay stuck there, he's going to hit me more. So I have to keep continually moving and to move around. Even if he hits, I still need to start to move and work. Okay, so you will do this with your partner. So now you can start to use your hands and use your whole body to work and use the stick. But basically, your partner doesn't give you any chance, okay? If it's in your way and in your line of attack. Okay, if you get hit, you get hit. Okay. So if you see a stick coming, okay, and you get hit, you learn from it. You start to either get out of the range of the stick, move, or you start to work your body. Okay, when you get used to that, you move in and you start to take down your partner. And this time your partner has to be ready for strikes, right? And real physical work. Okay? So you really need to start amping up, start breathing from there. Understand? Right? So when you're comfortable with actually moving and working with the stick, you start to move it. And of course, it's not fun if, let's say, you always don't get hit. So, contact is good. Here and always get to disarm your partner and hold him down. Okay? That's it?
Hit him again.
That's good. Okay, thanks. Okay, so start to move around and start to see what kind of timing is good. It's okay if you get hit, contact is good. So at least you get to learn from it. And your partner, no, if you hit him, you hit him. But no, don't be too brutal about it, okay? Let's go. Let's have fun. Okay, Nick. Okay, we'll get back to Nick again. Okay, Nick, you take the stick. Jeremiah, you go. Okay, you need to control the. Okay, remember you need to disarm them. Get up. You guys can get go in for the attack. German. Okay, next, Robert. Remember we had this on video, right? It's a testament to what you guys are doing. harm somebody, you do need to hit the guy. DT or MK or MR. No names mentioned. Okay. Switch over to Nick. On Nick version. Yeah, I'll put you in the group. Aaron, Sarah, yeah, one more time. Let's go. Okay, and start to work to see how you can actually strategize so that you can either bring them together and disarm them. Okay, so let's go. Is it? Oh. Okay, let's go. Okay? Okay. Something like that. Next time. Okay, but you do need.
If you want to. Okay, ready? Let's go, guys. Okay, and
Mungkin dari pas dan mas.
okay, Ben, doing good?
Whoa.
So basically, oh yeah, before we start, let's welcome back our team. Right, so basically like I was in Moscow for 3 to 4 weeks, and I learned like a lot of things during the time.
I'm sorry I came late today because I had something on. So right now I'm just going to share like, something which we all have done, and most likely we've been doing it not wrongly but not the best. So it's a basic push-up. So it would be good if everyone tried.
Except me.
Right, so everybody just do one push-up. Right? Just feel your body and see how you work when you do it. Right? And so a lot of times we are told that we pushing ourselves up. And the effect of that when you train is that when you push someone, you end up not pushing the person but yourself. Which is why a lot of people, when they push, they go backwards. But that's not how it works in muscle. Because when they push you, you move, and the guy stays there. So what we're going to do is learn how to push people, right? And it's going to look the same, but if you listen to what I'm saying, right, and try, you should feel the difference. So imagine this floor, right, is something that you are pushing away, not something that you are pushing yourself up from. So the floor becomes something that you push rather than your body. And in the process, you will learn to activate the right muscles to actually push something away. And it will feel very, very different, and likely it will be very tiring, especially if you've been doing it wrongly the whole time. So we're going to push up position. Right, find a comfortable position for your hands. Not too wide, not too far out, not too far down. And we're going to go down. And as you go down, I want you to imagine that you are standing still. And as you move down, right, you are letting the floor come up. You are letting the floor come towards you. Right? Okay, take your time. Okay? And when you're down, make sure your hands are in a comfortable position. And now, remember how you felt just now when you pushed up? Now I want you to imagine you're pushing the floor away from you. And the floor is basically like the whole earth, right? So you're not going to push it away. So it's not going to be easy. So I want you to imagine, that you're actually pushing the earth away, and the floor is slowly moving away from you. And so the idea is that the floor is not going to move, right? So even though you're pushing the floor, you will move up, but not because you're pushing yourself up, but because the floor is not going to move. But you are actually pushing the floor away, and it should feel completely different. How does it feel? Feel it? Right? So you can try like doing 2 more. Right? And it's the same thing. You take your own time and go as slow as you need to in order to feel the movement, to feel that you're activating the right muscle. Okay? And same thing, as you go down, right? Don't just hold your body up. Right? Think about it like which muscles actually need to work, right? And then let the floor come towards your body as you hold it away with the right muscles. And when you go up, again, remember your idea is to push away the floor. Right? So How do you feel like doing this push-up? Do you feel a difference?
Okay, first of all, what I felt different was that when you do push-up, you just do a push-up without care about environment. So you're doing like using your muscle strength, or you just try to align your body. But what's different about this push-up is really that when you go down, you can actually feel that you're not trying to exert force on your muscles to actually go down, but you're trying to. What I see was the floor was coming towards me, so I see the mat getting nearer to my whole vision. Then as I get up, what was different was that I was trying to push the mat away so that the mat actually stays a distance from me. So I treat it as I'm training with the mat. And when I come up, it feels, for me it feels better because I'm trying to use muscle strength to actually push my body up, but instead I'm trying to work against the mat with all the correct alignment of my muscles. So this one actually felt very different and I like this approach. It's nice.
Usually the normal push-up, I feel like only the arms are the ones being used. Whereas this one, I can feel it all the way to my shoulders and back because like when you're pretending something's going closer to you, I think I was using the entire body as opposed to just my set of arms. Yeah.
Right. For me, it feels like when I'm doing wall push-ups because the whole body is engaged and that I'm not using muscles to actually really literally just muscles only to engage my body to actually let my weight actually go closer to the ground, but the whole body. So for me, it's another way of actually engaging the whole body to use when I'm doing the push-up. It feels more whole.
Feels different from normal. It feels like engaging the muscles which usually I do not use when I do the push-ups. So I think it's more of like really building up those areas which I don't usually train, so it helps a lot.
I see everybody push-up.
For me, okay, normal push-ups, for me, I use shoulders, forearms, here and shoulders up. For this push-up, right, I find myself using more of the muscles at the back of the shoulder blades. So it's more like the shoulder muscle is just to keep the form. Then it's more of the, you feel something more like the muscles, I think, in your middle, core of the body, making you go up. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Alright, that's very interesting. So let's do one more. Okay. Right? So if you need to, you can do it.
Quite fun, especially the last part, when it's like the fish for one day. Then, also one thing about, I always like even when I'm using the stick to attack a person, right, there is a tendency to focus on keeping hold of the stick, even when you shouldn't be this tendency that you don't really want to let go of the stick, which will work against you quite often. Yeah. Then also on the ground and you're holding the stick, it's actually kind of, how do you call it? It interferes with the movement on the ground. If you are the one attacking the stick on the ground. That's how I feel.
I think the stick training is just like knife training because the fear is there, and if you can go ahead and face it, you feel stronger and more. I think more than anything. Thanks for making my part.
The stick training is actually very important because it makes you try to kill yourself more effects, especially when you can't really see the effects coming. So you have to go and feel, try to full use of your body to avoid being kicked. Okay, yes.
For today, actually, Aaron told me one quite interesting thing, which I think most of you know what I don't really think about. See this stick, right? I'm gonna, let's say someone says, I do this, the tip goes really fast to hit him, right? But let's say I want to hit him here, I and hit him with this end stick. It's going to hurt less because less direction of movement. So basically, Aaron's idea was to move in and not be scared of it. And actually worked because you really feel the stick whipping you and hurting you into your goal, but more just like tap point to bounce off. And from there, you can just move in and go with your partner. I'm quite delighted that we did this because actually when I compare to the last time we did like 2-on-1 drills with just face only, right, it feels totally different because we're adding the element of a weapon, right? So everyone's like, as in I know for everyone, for me, my attention level goes up. I start to go, because for me, stand there, I start to go, okay, did I get ready? The weapon's coming. So after I need to breathe and try to calm myself down and then start working from there. But through the training, I did feel myself, my tension rising, but I was able to consciously sense it and try to bring it back down. So yeah, that's my main takeaway for today.
Oh, okay. This training was, for me, it's very interesting because it's stick work throughout the whole lesson, and the build-up actually helps me from to the end. One thing I realized I need to work on is that when we're working on multiple partners, I realized that I actually was just working for the sake of working, but I wasn't working with thinking with a good position or a good strategy. Because basically I can feel that someone resisting me, I should have find out where's the tension area and work against it. But instead I just concentrate on the weapon itself, which is the stick. And another important discovery for me today was that after the stick work, actually I felt very relaxed from my own arm. So actually if you ask Samuel, when I give him a strike, I try to strike, it becomes very, very light. For me it's very, very light, but for him it was quite a deep strike.
When it hit me, it felt quite sweet, like it literally ran inside.
So this was actually something interesting which I find that next time if you want to do our strike first, we can work out the arms, which arms will then feel very light, so it's very good for striking. Yeah, thank you to all my 3 partners.
Hi, so I came in when you guys were doing the moving drill, the swinging drill, and I think that's like really good work because it's honest work, and when you get hit by the stick, you know, like you feel it, and because it's a hard object, you can't run away from it. Like you cannot. The person swinging most likely won't be able to stop it on time to stop giving you pain, and the element makes the work very real. So I think, like, you know, when we did the takedowns and disarming, that part of the work came in, and it just helps you to move much more realistically. And I think that was really good. Thanks.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Today was really fun because when you introduce the factor of a weapon, you start to tense up more. So it's very hard to stop thinking oh shit, he's gonna stick. Shit, he's gonna stick. You've got to calm down, and you've got to sort of like I feel like there's this sort of tunnel vision that goes on when you start panicking. So you've got to like push out of it and keep your mind, like Andy says. Yeah, thanks to all my training partners today.
Right, okay. I think everyone really did fair share of honest work. And that's what's most important actually when you do training in itself. Because like what Wen Xing was saying, the stick doesn't lie. If it hits you, it hits you. The one thing that we shouldn't be too complacent about or too unhappy about is that, oh no, the stick hit me. If it did, it did. Yeah? It's part of training in itself. Because if contact is good, as we've always heard from our teachers, Vladimir or Michael himself, but contact is good. Contact teaches you how to move. And basically that's it. You need to breathe, you need to relax, you need to move. Right? If these things can come into place, then the rest of it will follow. Like disarming, getting to a better position. If you can get all these things together, then the rest will follow. So I think it's good exercise to have it like realistic drills where you are working in twos, people are coming in you and all. It might seem like it's a bit daunting at first when you get hit, you move in a way that
thought it could be much prettier, or that, it could be, oh, that doesn't look awesome, right? But yeah, moves that work don't really look awesome. Unfortunate but true, yes. But moves that do work and save your life don't look awesome. So find a way to actually move which is effective. Effective is more better than it being awesome if it saves your life. Make sense? Right? So yeah, but good work by everyone. We will see it out, or you will see yourself on video soon. Yeah. But yeah, thanks to all my training partners and thanks to you guys for coming today. Okay, we'll see you guys on Saturday. Right? Okay, let's go.